Let's call all the games for week 1 of football. All right, I'm going to start real quick. I'm going to be crazy. Taking the Cowboys beat the Eagles.
Cowboys to beat the Eagles the first game.
I think if they're going to beat them, it's got to, like, divisional games are typically closer anyway. And if they're going to beat them, they had all offseason to get ready for these motherfuckers right here. They got a new coach. Show them something new. They ain't never seen you shit you going to do. You done seen most shit that they going to do. And so I think if there's any chance that they're going to win, it's going to be week 1.
It doesn't make sense. Who's stopping who?
The Giants beat the Eagles one time last year. Divisional games.
First game of the season, yeah. All time. I think first game is the first game. You've been playing Eagles? For a hot minute. All training camp. You've been playing.
Yes.
So who is the better team?
Also,
I go by better team.
The Eagles
That's how I go by first week.
I like, now, granted, it is situational. You will know how the game is playing out if the Cowboys have a chance to make it. I don't see the Cowboys really like coming back from a detriment or something like that. They got to get a lead on them, because if you get a lead on the Eagles, they got to play different. You got to find a way so they can't just run the ball every fucking play.
I'm not saying how the Cowboys even going to have enough, do enough to actually. I think they're going to be behind all game.
I'm afraid of the offensive line, but the receiver core, I think that George Pickens is just what Dak Prescott needs.
So
he looks like he's
so
like a
saying,
much.
It's like you're saying that like Eagles defense is family just fucking suck out of nowhere.
They're gonna be. I don't think they'll be as good on the secondary. Defensive line will still be good. I think the linebackers will be better, but they lost.
Still got Cooper. You still got.
They lost Slay and Gardner Johnson. And like those are all, that's the veteran leadership back there. Now the only veteran you got is Kenny Blankenship back there.
They don't got that. What's that dude? The other cornerback, Mitchell.
He's still there. Yeah, Mitchell's great. Mitchell's the best young cornerback.
What are you talking about here? Are you about to
they're young.
Eagles
they're young,
game.
and it's two of them. The safeties matter, motherfucker. Who's the up like? Number one, Cooper played in the slot last year. He gonna play outside now. Who's playing in the slot?
But how was a Cowboy stopping the Eagles?
Number one, the Eagles last year. The guys, Garner, CJ
Garner line is gonna blow them the fuck up.
The defensive line has the advantage, but if the guys can't cover the back end, I think CeeDee Lamb is still better. I love the young cornerback.
Once you get to the point,
you didn't answer my question. You just avoided it.
Once you get to the point, this motherfucker, once you get to the point where they ain't running the ball, all you gotta do is something fast. That was injured last year. So you trust that Prescott coming off an injury. Their defense beating the Super Bowl champions first game of the season.
I do think it's gonna happen.
With no running game.
Then I don't think we have to run a game.
This sounds ridiculous.
I think there is a recipe to stopping the Eagles. It's tough. You got to stop the running game. It's a big ass fucking if. But if anybody does like the Giants did in that game, they are beatable. If you put the Eagles in obvious passing situations, that is not the strength of Jalen Hurts.
And they're going to do it week 1 with Dallas defense.
The Giants beat them.
Who just traded Michael Parsons.
That's why I feel it's going to be a letdown. I'm going after it. And I tell you, I'm playing Javonte Williams in my captain spot for the showdown game.
I find it a coincidence. It just went up.
What?
The spread.
What spread?
For Cowboys and Eagles. It's at plus. It's at 8.5 now. No, I'm on it right now. Well, it just adjusted.
That's because the public is definitely going to be betting all on the Eagles. That's another reason too. If the game is close, Vegas, baby, all the money is the Vegas kid is going to stand to make money. Now, granted, it's Cowboys, so there's a lot of Cowboys fans, but I would guess the general random fan, especially hearing about Parsons getting traded, is throwing all their money on that shit.
Because that's a smart thing to do.
Mm-hmm. I guess let's have a quick pivot to the Parsons trade since we got here right now. I think motherfuckers are putting too much into saying, "Oh, Green Bay's gonna be great. Green Bay's gonna be great now." Defensive players in general don't make the biggest difference to wins and losses.
It's gonna help them.
It'll help them, but it won't help them for shit. If Love isn't good, if Love is not good, it won't help them. It won't mean shit.
I think it helps I think their defense already was getting better.
Yeah, but they also got worse. They lost Alexander. He's on the Ravens now. Yeah. So who are their corners?
The corners, I don't know.
Exactly.
So obviously they need a pass rusher to stop the damn quarterback.
So but it still don't matter. You need both. You need both. It don't work out like. And that's why I'm thinking the Eagles, like, they might be vulnerable early on. They got a new safety back there, and it's either DeJean's going to stay in the slot or he's going outside. But anyway, somebody new's coming in there. You got two new spots. Secondaries rely on communication, especially a zone. And the Eagles don't run that much man-to-man defense. Not with Cooper DeJean's. They run a lot of zone and shit. And so everybody got to know what the fuck they're going to be at. And George Pickens, Dak gonna throw the ball. I feel like George Pickens gonna catch some passes. I feel his receiving line is way too low in this game. Way too low.
Absolutely, they have no choice but to throw the ball.
Exactly.
That's the point. I truly believe you about everybody's receiving yards is too low. Because what Dallas running back, their best running back is supposed to get 40 yards.
Mm-hmm. And they have, and because they got to go against fucking Carter's damn gorilla ass in the middle is a monster in the middle of that defense.
Also, because Javonte Williams sucks.
Yeah, but also because they got to go against Carter and what's his name retires? Zach Martin retires. He's not out there anymore. His first game without Zach Martin.
Are you sure you want to take this back?
I'm gonna take it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Right.
I'm okay with being wrong. I'm going out there, but I've been thinking this all year. I've been thinking this all year. All right, this random ass YouTube game. So everybody out there with YouTube, you can watch this shit right here. So we got Chiefs and Chargers.
Somewhere, where is it? It's in like
it's at Chargers. Oh, I think it's in Brazil.
No, this is somewhere. This is like the other time, like before.
Yeah, I think it's in Brazil. Yeah, I think it's in Brazil.
I'm like
Corinthians Arena. Yeah, Brazil.
Because something's supposed to me because somebody was talking about earlier because it was like somewhere else.
Damn, arena's named after the Bible.
The field could be fucked up, or who knows how the field's going to be, or how this going to be, and that's
a lot of times. Hopefully, they don't fuck that up this time. But Mexico City's known for that. So if it's ever a Mexico City game, it's always typically fucked up with Mexico City. But I don't know about Brazil. Either way. I'm gonna. This is a tough one for me. This is probably this is the hardest game for me in the entire week one for me to call, to tell you the truth. Because I'm really
that you're at a game neutral in Brazil. Patrick Mahomes cut his hair. He come right back, and you're gonna tell me
why do you mention that like it matters?
Because he cut his fucking hair for the first time of his career.
It don't mean shit about the game, though. Maybe he grew the fuck up.
No. That should be scary to you.
No, it's not. It means nothing. It means nothing to me.
How does it not mean nothing? That makes no sense. He cut his fucking hair.
So because Joe Burrow dyed his hair blonde last year, that meant something?
He was feeling something. Maybe no. If Patrick Mahomes has had the same hairdo his whole career.
So did Joe Burrow.
And then he just lost the Super Bowl. It wasn't no fucking close game. He got his fucking ass whooped. What happened last time Patrick Mahomes got his fucking ass whooped?
And he looked like a little poo juice too out there. He looked scared. He had the Dak Prescott look on his face, that scared ass look on his face in that game. I remember watching that game like, he ain't Brady. He has no chance to be the GOAT. Brady's never had that look on his face ever. He ain't Brady.
He ain't know what to do. But I guarantee this game.
Brady.
I guarantee I like coaches. Well, it also fucking Harbaugh is another coach. But they just lost Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. If you don't think Andy Reid gonna come on this one,
my issue is Andy Reid don't run the ball enough, and the downside is if Amari, if Hampton is as good as I think he is, they could just run the ball down the Chiefs' throat.
I don't think he's gonna be good at all.
I'm taking the Chargers.
He ain't been doing good. I was told that he ain't even been doing good in fucking preseason. They didn't even do great.
He didn't really play. I'm going Amari. They not showing nothing early on. I trust Jim Harbaugh. And Jim Harbaugh, I trust.
So what part of the Chiefs defense get terrible? I want to know if defense getting
they
worse.
Linebackers ain't that good, and they secondary ain't. I mean, well, they safeties. They lost Reed. I think they lost Reed. So their secondary is not as good as, at least not the safety standpoint. The corners are still like they were last year. They still got Duffy out there. Although the other corners are liability. They got one really good corner, and I think they lost all their safeties.
Man, what the fuck Chargers got?
They had the number one scoring. They had the number one scoring defense in football last year. Number one, they allowed literally the least amount of points than anybody in football. Jim Harbaugh just magically gets there, and they get good defense. He was running up. He had Dobbs had them until he got hurt. Had a few 150-yard. He had some monster games the first game of the year last year.
I get what you're saying.
And now, granted, the biggest downside they have is their left tackle got hurt, so I think he's out. He's probably out for the whole year, so they got to move Joe Alt to the left side, and they picked up a swing guy who started a lot of games for the 49ers last year to start the right side. So the offensive line was a stronger suit, but the guy should be a better run blocker than he is a pass blocker out there. But like it's the Chiefs are like they really depend on Chris Jones. So if you can get you just run away from Chris Jones, if you can get to that secondary, I like Nick Bolton. But he ain't no world stopper.
What's that other fucker? They ain't pay him.
Oh.
That's over the eye. It's fucking weird.
They lost Reed. They still have Leo Chanel. He made the Pro Bowl last year, I think. He's a good pass rusher.
They just paid somebody.
Drew Tranquil.
They paid the other guy.
A cornerback or safety, or who you talking about?
The line.
Oh, at the end of it, Karloftis or whatever. He ain't great.
That motherfucker.
He ain't great. He okay. Like that, like from a run defense standpoint, they could be got. And so I'm taking Harbaugh, especially a neutral field.
What's that?
Although the Chiefs easily could win that game. We're not going to act like the Chiefs can't win that game. Like, I'd love the Chiefs offense to pass the ball a lot more this year. But yeah, have they released a line for that one? Let me back up.
That's 3.
Yeah. Yeah, for the Chiefs. Because it's a neutral field or whatever. But they know each other. Divisional game, coin flip. Either team can win.
45-25.
I expect the Chiefs offense to score a lot more points this year. And they don't have Rashid Rice for that game too as well. So yeah. At the end of the year, by the time Rice is back, whole different team. But I'm taking the Chargers in that first game. All right. Next one. Dolphins and Colts at Colts.
Colts. Let me go find that one.
All right. I got my list up here. Colts by 2, -1.5. Tight line.
I got Colts winning.
Ooh, you taking Colts?
I'm at yep, full show.
With Daniel Jones?
Yes, full show.
I'm surprised at how confident you were about a Daniel Jones pick. You better than me, that confident about it. I trust Tua more than Daniel Jones. I don't think Tua will get hurt the first game.
I like the point of Daniel Jones with a really good running back, and his offensive line don't suck.
That's a good offensive line. He just
and they got receivers. It's like Saquon Barkley, but it's a better situation. And I don't think Daniel Jones suck.
I don't know how great Daniel Jones is, but I'm not going to argue with the situation. He did love to throw the ball. Excuse me. He did love to throw the ball to Wandale Moore.
I chose Daniel Jones more than Tua.
Not for one game. I'll take 2.
One game, yeah.
Only because of his weapons.
I don't see Miami. Well, also I don't see Colts either. They're both defenses. Like, what the fuck? I think Colts maybe got the advantage on defense.
Probably.
I think Dolphins season's done. I think Dolphins over.
They're saying if they don't start off well, they're probably going to trade Tyreek. He wasn't named the captain either.
Oh, your Tyreek Hill ain't named the captain.
I like Tyreek, but yeah.
Mike McDaniels.
If they don't start
Mike McDaniels fired.
if they don't start off well, he's going to get traded. They're going to fire him. I don't like how big of a deal they making about the shit he said. Like, I need to get the fuck out of get your panties out of a bunch and go out and win games. Like, because you can be mad about this shit all you want to. He's still the best player on your fucking team. Get the fuck over it. Get the fuck over it. Y'all are only going to win games if Tyreek Hill goes out here and balls the fuck out. I think you need to get the fuck over it. But he also
it is hard to scheme.
I'm gonna agree.
Unfortunately,
unfortunately, I'm going to agree with you, and I'm taking the Colts in this game too. And he has a quad injury too. That's not looking good for me. It looks like it's actually a real injury. And so I want to pick Tyreek Hill.
And you don't know what Devin Chain going to do. I don't know what Chain's going to do on Tyreek.
They probably starting a rookie. They starting a rookie running back. No, I don't trust Waddle.
None of this. I don't trust none of that team.
Although, this is one thing I would always say, like betting.
All their defensive players. Who are their best defensive players?
Oh gosh, Minka. That's just it.
Oh, that's it.
Cause they traded and got Minka.
You lost Wilkins. You don't got cornerbacks. You don't.
I mean, but they lost Wilkins last year. He wasn't there last year, was he? I didn't think so. At least they traded during the year.
Wilkins signed a new year this year.
Yeah.
He got cut.
Yeah. But I don't know. But I know at least one thing from a betting angle, one thing I noticed that they say they never go off on the same game. Waddle and Tyreek never go off in the same game. It's either Waddle or Tyreek. They never have
the same way, don't they?
Yeah, but you would think it'll be one time they'll both have a good game, but they never do. It's one or the other, almost always. All right, unfortunately, I agree with you. All right, Steelers, Jets at Jets. I'm gonna go first. I'm taking Jets to win.
Fuck man.
Jets to win.
It's definitely Steelers.
Definitely. In my opinion, I'm interested.
It's definitely. I truly believe Justin Fields is garbage. Now I truly believe they're gonna be a trash ass fucking team, and they're gonna have a number one pick next year. And they're gonna pick a fucking quarterback, and they're gonna change their whole goddamn team. They're gonna fucking release. They're gonna release Breece Hall.
Probably.
Start Braylon Allen.
Probably.
And get a new quarterback next year. And Justin Fields gonna try to do enough to try to get enough team next year.
Fields might.
It's over.
I think they'll be. I think they'll be over 500 at least. I think I put them in the playoffs.
No.
You know I did that. Mainly I think they're going to run some simple ass like college here. He going to run for touchdowns. I got Jets. Yeah. They're not throwing it.
Coaches also Mike Tomlin is going to out. So you're going to tell me a new head coach is going to out coach Mike Tomlin game one?
I'm not saying they're going to out coach him. I'm saying Fields is going to simplify the game. It's mainly because I like how the Jets defense matches up with Pittsburgh more than I like how Pittsburgh matches up with the Jets. And I think that Pittsburgh are going to have a great fucking defense. I think if they play against a quarterback that can't run, they're going to fuck him up. I just think because his legs, I think he might have like 100 yards rushing in this game. I think people forget back in the day when he played for the Bears. And I think Fields is really going to be mad. I think he's going to run more because he's mad that they didn't play him last year. I think it means way more Justin Fields. I think this game means way more Justin Fields. I think that this means way more to Fields, but it's more so the opposite side.
Pittsburgh Steelers just had this person as their quarterback last year.
Yep.
Mike Tomlin, who's good at defense.
Yep.
And what's this? That's -3 for Steelers.
And
Aaron Rodgers.
It's at the Jets. This is such a grudge match game. This is such a grudge match.
Aaron Rodgers went. When's the last time you see Aaron Rodgers do training camp? And the first game is Jets.
Yeah,
that's the more grudge to me.
It's both side grudge match, but
I see Aaron Rodgers going better. I trust Aaron Rodgers more than
Aaron Rodgers wants to. My issue is like who he gonna throw the fucking ball to. I don't know how him and DK gonna work out.
DK.
I don't know how him and go. All of Aaron Rodgers' career, he throws the ball to fucking route runners. People that are going to be right here. That's not what DK do. DK go. So DK Metcalf going to learn how to play like Devontae Adams all of a sudden? I don't fucking see it.
Can't even fucking throw.
He's going to run.
Fucking run. So once you start this fucking run, then have Justin Fields throwing the ball.
Let me explain. Maybe I gotta explain. Like, this is not going to be a high scoring game. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. I don't think they're going to score. I think it's going to be like a 2017 game, and I just think that he's going to be able to, because his running is going to put him in a situation for a few more field goals. I think he's going to run for a touchdown in this game, and I think that's why they're going to win. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game at all. I think the Jets are going to take out the Steelers, and I think the Steelers are going to take out the Jets. I think his legs are going to make the difference in the game.
They already know his legs. He played for them last year.
You can know it, but you can't. They didn't let him go. They like played way more conservative. Justin Fields ran way less with Pittsburgh than he did with the Bears. I think you're gonna get way more of the Bears guy, and you can put a spy on me. Don't mean he's gonna make the fucking tackle. It's like they're gonna have the guy from Hillsborough where we're from, Peyton Willis. He's gonna start this year. He's probably gonna be spying on.
Fucking Peyton Willis.
Peyton Willis is gonna be spying on. I hope it works out for him, like long term, but I don't think he's gonna be able to make that tackle enough when it matters. They better put Patrick Queen on him.
I've never seen it. I don't understand how you have so much belief in Justin Fields.
I trust the defense and him to run in this game. It's more so I don't. Aaron Rodgers has not looked great, bro, the last 2 years. And the Pittsburgh has less talent outside of DK. The offensive line's a question mark. Who the fuck is his number 2 receiver?
Austin.
Yeah, it's a bad idea. It's a bad thing. A little motherfucker. My favorite thing in this entire game, I was looking at it, Pat Freiermuth receiving yards. Pat Freiermuth's going to catch way more passes. He benefits the most from Aaron Rodgers being over there.
Jalen Warren does too.
Yeah, Warren does. And that's another thing. They got Warren. I don't trust the rookie running back to go out there and be dominant. The benefit Justin Fields has, I think the running game is going to be improved because Justin Fields is out there.
Fuck no.
It's like the old RG3 thing. Alfred Morris never had a good game, never had a good rushing year outside of when he was beside RG3. Because when you run the read option shit, it makes the defensive end can't crash. So you take at least one person out of the fucking play when you have a running quarterback. And all you gotta do is just call read option a few fucking times. And I think that shit right there is gonna be a difference in the game. Just the fact that they have a running quarterback.
Justin Fields.
They're gonna call it.
Like what team is like? You're talking like what offensive coordinator do they have for this?
What he was experienced this. You're just remembering. I think people are just too short-sighted. They only remember what happened last year with Pittsburgh.
Justin Fields needs right offensive coordinator and right person for his thing, like Cam Newton did, or like Lamar Jackson does. Justin Fields getting that right now.
All I know is Justin Fields put up numbers on the Bears with no talent.
Aaron Glenn doesn't give a fine. He ain't getting fired today. He just got his new job. He's not getting fired this year.
They're going to win because of defense.
He's going to get his. He's going to get his defense right. And then next year, he's going to get his quarterback. Buy Justin Fields. Have fun.
I expect the Jets to take fucking, because you be forgetting, the Jets have one of the best secondaries in the league. They've been had for fucking years.
I've not seen.
Pittsburgh probably got no fucking running game this year. At least not early on. You're going to depend on the rookie fucking running back shit like that. I think they're going to dominate that side of the ball so much that Fields going to get a shorter field to work with. They might even get a fucking turnover. Aaron Rodgers can't move.
That's what you say in my mindset. It's like you're talking like Justin Fields, in my opinion, is pretty close. It's a better version of the fucking Florida State quarterback.
For this game, yes. I think it's going to be just like that.
It's the NFL, nigga.
It's going to work for
it's
this
game. Fucking NFL.
It's going to work for this game.
Against Mike Tomlin.
I think the Jets are going to take the Steelers the fuck out the game on the other side. I think you be forgetting how good the Jets defense was. And that's what
they both got their defense.
They do, but you depend on the 40-year-old quarterback who ain't been good.
You depend on a nigga who can't throw the ball and run the ball.
I think they got a worse defensive line. I think they have a worse offensive line. My bad. I think if they in the space, he gonna look bad. Who has the best?
Man, what if Aaron Rodgers come out here and just blow this motherfucker in like? Whoop, whoop, whoop?
That's a good big ass what if. He didn't do it in the Jets.
I know, but when's the last time you seen him go to training camp? He was in training camp.
I don't care. He still skip OTAs. I mean, he's still 40.
We get it.
You think he Brady out here?
Joe Flacco 40.
Joe Flacco gonna look terrible too as well. I think he gonna throw a pick six in that game too as well. He gonna make the Bengals defense look good. He gonna make the Bengals defense look good. Shit. All right, Panthers and Jaguars.
You already know what I got.
He's taking the Panthers. I'm taking the Jaguars.
Like Bryce Young's stats in the end of the season was real good. In this season, Carolina was playing good. They were not playing bad at all.
They probably won't play nobody.
You was not watching Carolina games, obviously.
I wasn't watching Carolina games.
I did. I watched that one that London game, the one they went overseas.
All right. Who they beat? They were beating motherfuckers in their own division. So number one, that shit don't matter. They beat the Falcons in overtime, 44-38.
Michael Penix again.
I got you. But it's his first. This is his first few starts. All right. They got their ass smacked by the Buccaneers before that, and then they beat. Then the game after the game before that, they beat the Cardinals by 6 points in overtime again, 36-30. Number one in the NFL, it's bad fucking news to win a whole bunch of close games. Most teams that win a lot of close games flip. That's why I told you I don't think that Washington's going to make the playoffs this year. The Cowboys beat them before that. The Eagles beat them before that. The Buccaneers beat them before that. So good.
What happened?
This good start is just these two fucking overtime games. What you talking about?
What happened? No, Bryce Young. I like how Bryce Young started playing well. Right when he came back, when Andy Dalton had that car accident.
I got you. These were the only two games.
Bryce Young started playing good. So with Bryce Young started playing better, he looks like now he's confident now. He looks like Bryce Young, Alabama Bryce Young.
Did he play in the Chiefs game? Because the Chiefs game is the first time they started playing well. Yeah, Bryce Young played in that game. But he played well versus the Chiefs and then played decent versus the Buccaneers. They lost both of those games. Then they got their ass smack. Then he played well, won a game, played well.
Better than he was.
Yeah, better. That's not asking for a lot, though.
So that he's getting confidence.
Maybe it's still the team's not talented. That's why I'm not picking them. They're not talented.
Bryce Young was a good quarterback in Alabama, so I don't understand how he can come in NFL.
Oh gosh. They got
Saber, they got Coker, they got fucking what's the other fucking motherfucker? Oh, the rookie.
Oh yeah, McMillan.
McMillan, they get it. And Coker, hell yeah, I like that.
McMillan's the only one that I trust anything from, but that's it.
Someone say he's kind of hurt now.
Is he? He's already going to struggle to separate. He's not that fast.
I'm not sure if he's actually hurt or not, but someone say pull some.
Let me go. My quick research tool is the DraftKings app. So let me go to that then. Boop. Helps I already have my lineup built. You know the DraftKings $1 million contest is only $5, right? For the first week.
What do you mean?
The big one. It's typically like $20. It's $5 for the first week. So shitload of people in it.
The crown one or
no, like the money one. Like the biggest fucking money contest the DraftKings has for opening week is a $5 contest. $1 million the first. Well, I'm not gonna say the biggest, but it's one of the biggest ones. It's $1 million the first prize. But you are competing against 800,000 people.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. The professionals typically how they do it, they put in whatever the like maximum amount is, definitely for the $5 contest. And so it's a maximum of 150 entries that you can put into it. So that right there times 5 is $750. That's what the pros will put into that motherfucker. Trying to make that million. What's McMillan at? They're playing the Jags. I think the Jags going to win that game, though. Yeah, he is listed as questionable. Return to practice on Tuesday. He's going to play because they have Ridley listed. That's because they're getting ready for the first one. I know Ridley didn't practice and didn't play the last preseason game for Tennessee, but I trust Ridley to be out there. Calvin Ridley, and he's listed as questionable as well, so he's probably going to play. Yeah, it's saying
he ain't done shit since he came back.
That's what this practice. Because they don't need them right now. They're getting ready for the week 1. Sheesh. And hell, that it sounds like for McMillan, it's just precautionary as well. It says sideline for a little more than a week due to a minor hamstring injury. That's what.
Wide receiver, a rookie.
If it's just a little tweak, then you sit it out while it's tweaked because you don't want to hurt it when it doesn't matter.
Stay away from
I'm not saying if he comes out of the game week 1 or week 2, then it's real. But until then, it's not real to me. Carolina's bitch ass. These motherfuckers out here picking the Carolina Panthers. I got them to lose the game, though. I can go ahead and say that right now. Jacksonville's going to bust their ass. I got Brian Thomas Jr. in one of my fantasy. Hell, the only like real office fantasy league I have. I hope he go crazy. These motherfuckers let Brian Thomas Jr. It's a 12-team league. They let Brian Thomas Jr. fall to me. I had the first pick in the draft in the 3rd round. So like I had second and third, back to back. These bitches let Brian Thomas Jr. come all the way back around to me. I was like, I didn't plan on taking him. Like I said, I gotta take him now. I don't think I've ever been a part of a draft where he went that late.
I do think Brian Thomas would go off, but I still don't believe their offensive coach is what they got. An offensive coach. Their defense. What the fuck? Their defense. What? That's just a shooting up.
Carolina Panthers. Carolina. They have an offensive coach. Better. He's still not good.
But Carolina got better defense, in my opinion, than Jaguars.
Yeah.
So
that's debatable.
I'm picking Carolina.
Yeah.
I went through my picking people. Mm-hmm. I picked a whole lot of away teams.
You crazy? That historically is not.
If you actually go and really look at it, well, maybe you'll disagree with some of it, but I got a lot of away teams.
What's the man's line? McMillan, his standard one. 65. I hate how. 65.5. So we got to get 66. It's not a good number.
Hell no, he ain't getting that.
Yeah,
let's say Legs at 37.5.
The only one I trust would be McMillan. I ain't betting on nobody else. For a cheap defense, you might want to consider playing the Jacksonville Jaguars defense. Don't sound like. You think
Carolina Panther is always a Carolina Panther? Bryce Young is not confident.
I don't know if he's going to be good. They should have took C.J. Stroud. Okay, and I think that's everybody knows that at this fucking point.
You said that now, but at that time,
I knew it then. When I
watched, he just disappeared.
When I watched, he played at Alabama with all his fucking talent. Like, you know how I feel about that. Yeah, I have the same argument all the fucking time. I don't know how great you are when you play with fucking all world everywhere. Not to say that not to say that Ohio State wasn't talented, but when I watched that Ohio State versus Georgia in like that early playoff game, and that's that Georgia team that had pros all over defensive line. Carter, best D lineman, one of the best D linemen in football for Philadelphia, just won a championship. The reason why the Rams didn't beat him, because Carter blew the play up twice and was right in Matthew Stafford's face on the 4th down and the 3rd down throw before then. And I was watching C.J. Stroud. He kept him in the game, scrambling, got him in field goal range and everything. I thought the coach did a dumb call. He played for a field goal. They got in field goal range. The coach ran the ball in the middle of the field, setting up a field goal. I'm like, you don't trust college kickers. The kicker shanks the ball to the right. Georgia goes to the national championship and wins. But that's how close they were to beating Georgia.
They still... You're saying, my opinion. All right.
That game, I was like, yeah, you take him number one.
He had a whole bunch of people in his team. Joe Burrow also had a whole bunch of people in his team. Joe Burrow was still good.
The minute I knew Joe Burrow was really good, it was like watching the game. Like, oh, he knows. Like, he knew where to. He reminded me. It looked like Tom Brady in his prime playing college. Like he knew where everybody open was. He would be boom. He just come back like there was never any panic at all. Like when I'm watching a lot of these college quarterbacks, I'm looking, do they see the entire field? A lot of them just go 1-2 run or one. They don't ever if they can make it to the other side. That's rare. You don't see that a lot in college where they actually read the whole fucking field. And so it was little shit like that about Joe Burrow. And then when he was actually good as a rookie without any he did have Higgins. And then they got Chase right on top of it. Then I didn't have to question anything.
That's right. But I still think Bryce Young is still Bryce Young. He just lost confidence. Got benching. That nigga, what's that nigga? He got benching his ass over and over again. He got fucking not want to do anything. And he lost confidence in himself.
But he gained
confidence as a new rookie quarterback.
He little. He don't really have it. Like if you just look at him from stature, C.J. Stroud's like 6'2" and much bigger of a person.
C.J. Stroud's good, yes. Yeah. But Bryce Young, he don't suck.
I don't like. I just don't know why you take Bryce Young number 1. He good, but he ain't that kind of talent. Like the only little quarterback that I agree that went number 1 was fucking Kyler. Cause Kyler fast as shit. Like he's not that great. He's not that great of an athlete. He has little ass arm. Like it's like Baker Mayfield has a bigger arm than he does. Like Baker Mayfield is more talented of a quarterback than Bryce Young is.
Like name one fucking NFL wide receiver. Well, I'm not sure right now, but one NFL wide receiver that's real good or something that Bryce Young had at Alabama.
He was throwing the ball to Jameson Williams. Transferred in from Ohio State. Remember, Jameson Williams went crazy till he tore his ACL in the playoffs. And he had Mechie. So he had Jameson Williams though to throw the ball to.
Mechie, not that great.
No, and Jameson Williams for the Lions.
I would say Alabama.
You gonna say Jameson Williams for the Lions is it great for like from a speed perspective? He's wide the fuck open.
Hold on, that spread is close as hell too. And you got Carolina. Hold on, am I tripping?
They're stupid. This is also in another country. No, it's not. It's in Jacksonville.
Right now it says, am I tripping? Because right now it's at minus 3.5 for Jacksonville, but plus money.
Yeah, it is plus money. I don't know what that means. That means the public is betting on Carolina. Even more so a reason why Jacksonville is going to win. All right, next game we got moving in is Cardinals versus Saints at Saints. You can't hate on the Cardinals. You got to take them. Or you want to just take the line
first on mine.
You want to look at the line before you pick anything.
No, I already picked it.
What Vegas think?
I already picked it because I already know for a fact that the Cardinals going to win.
Yeah, they got them by a touchdown.
Spencer Rattler.
Yeah. If it was Tyler Shuck, it would be different. Hell, it'd probably be a worse line. Probably more likely of an interception. Right now, I guess I'm telling too much, but right now I have, I'm not going to say my whole line, but I have the Cardinals defense and, James Conner as my running back for DraftKings. Because a lot of times they say like pair the defense with the running back because that works out, especially if I think they're always going to have a short field. He should benefit more from that, maybe more touchdown opportunities.
Well, maybe Spencer Rattler would do well. Maybe. I like Spencer Rattler.
The only chance they have is if they run the ball down their throat and Kamara go off. That's the only chance in heck I think they have in that game.
They have this game projected to have more points than the fucking Pittsburgh Jets game.
Yeah, because I told you that's going to be a defensive, just like I predicted, and his legs are going to make the difference. But yeah, the only chance they have, maybe, I guess, I could see him hitting Shaheed for a bomb. I won't be surprised if Shaheed has better stats than Olave, like I told you. Definitely for a Spencer Rattler, he's not going to be able to strategically take them down the field. They need to score quickly in one shot.
At New Orleans makes it kind of like, but I think New Orleans gonna suck very bad.
They're gonna take them out of the game so quick. I'm taking Cardinals.
New Orleans Saints obviously is gonna have the number 1 pick next year. They look like they're doing it.
Most likely, but it could be the Browns. I don't think the Browns are trying to win this year.
I think the Browns have a way better team than the Saints.
They have a way better defense, but the Saints' defense isn't bad. I wouldn't say they're bad. But they're not as good as I think they used to be because they're older. I think even DeMario, I think Davis, he's still there, but he's old too. Cam Jordan still starts for them. They got like the same team that Cam Newton used to play against almost. They're still over there.
They got to start over. That's over.
Yeah.
They number 1 pick. I think Saints definitely number 1 pick next year. Definitely number 1 pick.
I'm not definitely. Possibly. They'll be in the running for the top 3. They'll definitely be in the top 3.
Start over.
Definitely in the top 3. All right. Moving on. Giants at Commanders.
Oh, I know what I got.
I'm taking Giants.
I got Giants too.
Mm-hmm.
I got Giants too.
Taking
it's a
Giants.
+6.
I'm not surprised by that, just because of because of how Washington played last year. But Washington's like I had them out of the playoffs. I think Washington's like my biggest like regression team. They win a lot of close games. A lot of times those teams they can't repeat that.
It's too much going on. Like Terry just signed.
He did sign.
He just signed. So he ain't been training camp.
Mm-hmm.
They just released Brian Robinson. They got a whole new. Who's gonna run the ball? Yeah. Who they throwing to? Who's chemistry? Dan's gonna do everything.
I think they're gonna have to use Debo in the running game. I don't know how much he's gonna like that, but they're gonna have to use Debo in the running game. And I think the Giants' pass rush is gonna be really fucking good. Like Carter, he didn't get a sack in the preseason, but he was beating people. And so it's like, yeah, you're gonna mix that. Good. They're gonna have a lot. Yeah, they're gonna have a lot. So, I already told you from this game, I like Slayton on the outside because the Commanders have had a terrible secondary for a long time now. Like, maybe the trade to bring in Lattimore helps this year because Lattimore was supposedly hurt last year when he came in, but the Commanders have been getting picked on in fantasy football for at least 2 years straight. Whoever the receivers are, they give up a lot of deep passes. So. All right, going on to Buccaneers Falcons. At Falcons.
This is the one I couldn't. This is the one that I was doing, and I realized I was like, dang, I'm picking a lot of away teams.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a toss up. So this is the only reason I pick Atlanta because it's a toss up.
Because at home.
Yep.
This is one I really hadn't settled on either for a little while. I'm still going to. I'm gonna take because it's a divisional game. There's a lot of divisional games to start the year too. I thought that was a little weird. Did they always do this? I don't think they. I know like the Bears and the Packers played a couple times like in divisional startup games, but I'm gonna take the Buccaneers. I'm taking the Buccaneers in that one just because, I still don't know how much experience Penix has. I don't think Tampa Bay is going to be as great, but I think, I put them in the playoffs just by default. And this is the other team that they got to beat, so, I'm taking Tampa Bay. Mike Evans has 2 touchdowns. Mike Evans has 2 touchdowns in this game.
Baker Mayfield liked the offensive coordinator, liked them. They did good together. They might struggle the first game. He's gonna try his best, and Baker Mayfield gonna do what Baker Mayfield do.
But the quarterback's coach became the offense coordinator now, so it's still the same person. At least somebody he knew.
Yeah, somebody knew, but
it's still somebody he knew. So he's been working with. It's nobody it's somebody that knows him. At least it's the guy that was working with him. He's probably the reason why he got the job.
I like the point that they put Michael Penix in the game in the season. And they got him comfortable with the team, and now they got off season with the team, and they already right now, talking about it. It is now Michael Penix's team. Mm-hmm. I like that.
Yeah, Baker just has a way more experience, and he has Mike Evans. That's why I'm taking him.
At home, Atlanta does.
Yeah, unless Bijan go crazy, that's the way they win. If Bijan go crazy, but whenever
he never does good against Tampa Bay.
Because Panay, what's the guy in the middle?
Vita or whatever.
Yeah, Vita Vea. When Vita Vea plays, their run defense, go check those stats, is dramatically different. And so because Vita Vea, I'm taking.
That's one of those. Once I saw this in my life thing, and I look at the stats of last year. I don't even see John doing nothing. I was unders.
I don't know. They really used him at the end of the year, so maybe with different matchups. I just don't know how much of the zone scheme they're going to do. I think he does better with the zone scheme. It looked like Algier played better. Well, no, maybe he does better with the power because Algier looked like he's better with that one cut shit. Algier was just, and he would just take the motherfucker straight downhill. But yeah, we split. We split a lot, but I guess that's going to happen. I guess it makes for good commentary.
You're telling us, right?
No, I'm
telling this one, right?
I'm gonna go back and watch the video, and I use the video to set everything up, and I do that.
That's to make sure.
Yeah, but tally all this shit. Sure. All right, Bengals at Browns. I think we both got Bengals. I don't think there's really even need to talk about this one.
Yeah, definitely.
Joe Flacco, no chance. No chance. Those are the 2 defenses that I really consider week 1 that I like the most. Browns and Cardinals.
I heard somebody else say, or anybody that was like, one of the preseason games that Bengals put their defense in, their first team defense in against like other people's second team, and they couldn't do nothing.
They didn't look good in that game.
Massive.
But that was also before they signed.
I don't think it's all that.
But that was also before they signed the pass rushers, and I think the pass rushers are the reason why Flacco was going to throw a pick six. So they got the rookie signed, and they also got Hendricks signed. And so I think those two are the reason why Flacco's going to throw a pick six in this game. Because Flacco can't move. You know where he's going to be at.
I trust Burrow.
But yeah, they're going to put up points. Yeah, Raiders, Patriots at Patriots. I'm going Patriots.
On Patriots too.
I think Geno is conservative. I don't think the rookie running back goes crazy. Although he looked good in the preseason when he broke a tackle versus San Francisco. Now granted, it was a smaller guy. I think it was like a corner trying to tackle him, but that motherfucker bounced right off of his ass just like they did in college. Because that was what I wasn't really sure of. Ashton Genty did look good. Like he came there, I think they were playing the 49ers, and he came through the hole. It was just a corner, so it wasn't somebody that was that big. But I was afraid of he broke a lot of tackles in college, and that's not something you can always rely on translating to the NFL. Because are they going to break the same fucking tackles? But a corner hit him, and the corner just bounced off of his ass. And he just kept fucking going. I was like, oh shit. I didn't know if he was going to be that big and be able to play like that in the NFL. But I don't know how long he's going to last. But I think he'll be okay. But not versus the Patriots, not versus Vrabel. I think
not Patriot, not Vrabel. Pete Carroll first year, got used to the team.
Now, granted, Pete Carroll could confuse Drake May on the other end. If Drake May throw it, because it's not like the Raiders. The Raiders have a better offense. They got more talent. I don't think that's. Yeah. I don't think that's to be it. It's at Patriots. I can't take all the road teams.
So Patriots. Just put the Patriots for 3 spread.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying going to do a total of 43.5.
I'm just surprised. I would do the under. All right. 49ers at Seahawks. Getting into the afternoon slate now. First afternoon slate game.
Definitely 49ers.
Just because I don't like the Seahawks in Darnold, so I'm going 49ers too. But that's just because I don't believe in Sam Darnold, and they got a new coach. All right, so who the hell?
They didn't suck last year. They only made the playoffs last year with that new coach.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't think but that was also with Geno. Geno, at least I trust. Although I think Geno is boring, I trust Geno to make the right decision more than I trust Sam Darnold to make the right decision.
Oh, one thing somebody said that all preseason, no matter what, Seattle offensive line looked real good.
Yeah, they were saying that they're going to run the ball a lot, and they were saying that what's that guy saying? Their running back Kenneth Walker. Might be like a sleeper star this year. Yes. My issue is he gets hurt all the time. This is my biggest issue. Like he can, and it's like always like a hamstring or some kind of but he always gets hurt all the time. That's my issue with him. I think he might have like a couple of great games or pull a hamstring in the first game. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I think this game would be more like Sam Darnold doing like conservative stuff and can walk, and it's a running game. Try to do like Pete Carroll stuff, man. Marshawn Lynch and stuff.
I think one of the most popular players in daily fantasy should be Christian McCaffrey because of this game. Because McCaffrey's probably going to get the ball a shit, especially in a PPR league or anything like that. McCaffrey's probably going to get the ball a shitload in this game. He's the only healthy running back they got until they traded for Brian Robinson. And Brian Robinson can't know the whole fucking offense. They probably going to throw him the ball Jennings is coming off a calf injury. He'll probably still play, but he hasn't been playing.
Might not play, yeah.
Yeah, you got a second-year wide receiver. That's the only motherfucker you got out there.
Ricky Purcell, Kittle.
Need to research who the rest of their wide receivers are. But I think McCaffrey going to get the ball a lot in that game.
That's all I see. Ricky Purcell, Kittle, McCaffrey. That's all they're going to do.
Mostly McCaffrey, in my opinion.
But Kyle Shanahan, I think he can make it work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's mainly because Sam Darnold. And Seattle really doesn't have a deep threat. Like I tell you, that's why I didn't really like Cooper Kupp going there. He does the same shit as Jackson Smith and Jigba. Now, who's going deep on the team?
Yeah, Jackson. I think they got Jackson like going like 67 fucking points. 68 yards, I think.
I would rather do that Cooper Kupp line that you were talking about. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I would much rather do that 33. They'll use him at least that much. All right, let's moving on.
It's 36.
36.
Jackson is 60. Yeah, it's 36.5. Jackson's at 31.5.
That's
61. No, Jackson's at 61.5.
I take him. Might as well juice it to 40 yards and take it at 40 then for that. Those lines don't make sense to me. I just take it to 40. And you take whatever the extra. What's the extra juice if you just take it for the 40 plus 105? If I do that instead of minus 114, might as well just take it to 40. Push it to 50 for 166, but I'll stick it at plus 40 to be safer. Not take the little plus money on it. Tennessee at Broncos. Broncos. Cam Moore's not winning this first game.
Fuck no.
I might need to debate playing
against Sean Payton at Broncos.
And they gosh dang it. Ooh, I didn't know this was the matchup. I did not know this was the matchup.
I heard
didn't think about it.
The backup running back, Tennessee.
Yeah, he hurt. That's why I like to, that's why I like looking at this now. The only thing I like, I'm going to erase Tony Pollard receiving yards. It's the only one I like.
Tony Pollard.
I wasn't thinking week one. I don't know why I didn't put 2 and 2 together in this game. I definitely like the running back. I like J.K. Dobbins rushing yards, but I am going to erase Calvin Ridley from my board.
Fuck no. The fuck out of here.
I'm erasing Calvin Ridley out of there.
Tell me, I don't understand why you keep talking about Calvin Ridley.
I'd love him for the season because they're going to always be behind and have to throw the ball. But against P2, hell no. Not against the best corner in football. And he travels like he's not one of the guys that just stays in one spot. He'll travel with them.
Fuck you think Cam Ward gonna do?
He gonna throw the ball to Tony P
and
the tight end Chigga Okongwu.
Yeah, exactly what I thought.
Yeah. Those two are they probably one of those is probably gonna be on the final line. Probably just because they have to be.
They have to.
Yeah.
Cam Ward don't want to lose his first game ever.
They're going to lose the first game. He have a choice on that.
Yeah, but Cam Ward going to be a rookie. Rookie going to be a rookie.
Mm-hmm. Might have really strongly considered the Broncos defense because he takes chances. That's pick 6 opportunity right there. He takes chances. I'm gonna go reevaluate some shit over here because he's gonna take some dumb chances. This is a benefit. There's a benefit to going through this thing. This helps me too as well, people. All right, the Lions at Packers. Yeah.
I got Green Bay. I got Green Bay. I think it's a toss-up.
I'm taking the Lions, though, just because,
the Lions?
I picked them to win the division.
2.5?
I picked them to win
Packers
the
are
division.
favorite.
Yeah, they're home.
Favorite.
They're home. They're home, but it's not cold. It's not cold yet. And
46.5.
The running game, Gibbs going crazy. I think you got to find a way to maybe get some Gibbs action in this one. But they did say, if the games are a lot closer, they anticipate that's going to take Montgomery out the game more than Gibbs. That's probably going to be Gibbs out there catching more passes, doing more stuff.
I don't know Montgomery.
God dang it. I'm taking a lot of away teams. You're right. Good.
I told you. I did the same thing. I went through it, and I was like, yo, there's a lot of away teams around here, bro.
Yeah, but it's a divisional game. That's why I'm okay. If it wasn't like a divisional game, I'm still going to take the Lions on that one. All right. Texans at Rams. Texans at Rams, and I have the Texans winning. I'm on the road again against my team.
I did. I was like, yo, I'm taking a lot of away teams.
I'm taking a lot of away teams.
Better coach, McVay,
yeah. I didn't have my coach's name. And I
like the point they already today said Matthew Stafford is starting.
Yeah, no, he is.
Just get this out of the way.
I know he is. The Texans have a really good corner, and like they got an up and coming defense. They got 2 good pass rushers.
Rams got good defense too.
We got good pass rush, but the corners are the like my ops or like the weak point and like the safeties and shit. And I'm afraid Nico Collins is going to go crazy on this game. We have the worst home field advantage in football. So home field advantage means the least when the Rams and the Chargers play at home more than anybody else, and worse so for the Rams. And so I'm still
worse for the Rams, worse for the Chargers.
I think because those I was in San Diego. Those motherfuckers are petty. They don't even like it. Like fuck them. They went up there. They're all petty. They all like fuck them. No, like I hardly met anybody that was still a Chargers fan. They were all like fuck them. They left. But yeah, I'm a Rams fan, but like I think Nico Collins. This might be a 100-yard 2-touchdown day for Nico Collins. If I get pushed if I get that in the spinning wheel, that's one of the spinning wheels since we're almost towards the end for the bet side. It might be Nico Collins. All right, Ravens at Bills. I think the highest total game of the entire fucking opening Sunday.
50.5.
At Bills.
Bills.
Unfortunately.
I think it's a blowout.
Unfortunately, I'm going Bills. I don't know about a blowout. They're saying the Bills defense might be like worse than they've like the talent wise than they've been before in the past. But I didn't know anybody on their fucking team last year, and they still balled the fuck out. They had a cornerback wearing a 43 number out there was getting interceptions and pick sixes and shit. So I trust that coach, Sean McDermott.
It's the same. Who left?
I think just Von Miller, but he really won't doing that much anyway. But I think that's pretty much it.
They're the same fucking team.
Their scheme is really good, and they're getting linebackers back. Last year, their linebackers got hurt over and over and over and over and over and over again. So I'm taking the Bills in that one.
I looked at all Hard Knocks, man. Every year I do Hard Knocks, but it's the first time they had a playoff team. This is the first time you actually look at a Hard Knocks, you'd be like, this team look good as fuck, because they are good.
Yeah. So, all right, going on to the last game. I already know what the fuck you gonna call. Vikings at Bears. Vikings at Bears. I'm going Bears. So, they're at home. I'm taking the home team. And they had the Lions coach now, so I'm gonna take them. And I don't believe in JJ. I believe JJ. Especially, I don't think he's gonna win his first road game. I don't think so. If maybe does at home. If this game was flipped, I think I would pick him. So that's off what y'all did last year. I think it's incorrect.
It should be also how fucking sucky the Bears are.
I take the Bears by a field goal.
It's the last time you've seen the Bears good.
It doesn't matter. Football is the only sport where people flip spots. Now, granted, I don't agree with them, but one of the NFL analysts today picked the Bears to go to the Super Bowl. I was like, okay.
Fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up.
I ain't lying. I wouldn't do it, but that's what he did.
So you're going to tell me that our head coach is the Bears coach is better head coach than the Vikings?
His quarterback is better. That's all I'm doing here.
So you're going to tell me Caleb Williams is better?
Then J.J. McCarthy, absolutely. His second year, absolutely.
What did he show at all last year that makes you actually prove it?
He got the same way he went through his rookie lumps. I feel like he learned a lot from that. Your guy didn't get to go through none of that shit. And he wasn't tested before.
To learn and teach. Understand.
You can't do it. I just know of all the starting quarterbacks that I saw in the preseason, your guy looked the worst. By far. J.J. McCarthy, yeah. And against these average vanilla ass damn defenses, by far your.
So why are we going to show them what J.J. McCarthy going to do in preseason?
Gotcha. You put him out there. You want him to complete passes. He didn't do too good of a job at it.
We played one preseason game.
And he
first game he played in a long time, the whole year.
And he looked bad. That's all this.
Did we not talk about earlier that his he was going through things and He's like, "Ooh, JJ." Yeah, that shit.
We start feel bad for JJ. I don't care. I don't care. You gotta perform. Nobody cares if you didn't play. No one cares if you don't win. That's time to make picks. I'll go first. My two. It's the downside about having a list. I gotta pick two of the ones of all the ones. But of all the ones on my list, what are my two?
I know my one, but other one.
Romeo Doubs, number one. Let me see. Is this line already up on DraftKings? I'll make sure I give lines always in perspective, everybody. For
what's
people.
What's your call? He ain't playing.
Who are you talking about?
Which person you talking about?
Who? Romeo Doubs? He ain't playing?
I don't think he's playing.
Romeo Doubs is playing. He's in there. The other guy's not playing.
Someone's not playing. I know someone's not playing.
He is playing. He just is not listed on there because they don't know who all the other people are going to be playing. He's listed on Underdog. You just can't get him there, motherfucker. Just because you can't get your shit there. Underdog, his line is listed right now. They don't release everything at the same time on DraftKings Sportsbook. It's like Ray McLeod is not injured. He's just not listed because they don't know if the other receiver is going to play. That's how it works. Because the receiving lines are set according to who's going to be available, and then they adjust the lines. That's why when one person gets ruled out, the other guy's lines go up. And so if you can't see Romeo Doubs, it's not because he's not playing. It's because they don't think Jalen Reed is going to play. And they know Christian Watkins is.
It's Reed.
Yeah, and they know Christian Watkins is not going to play. I know Jalen Reed's hurt. He's been hurt all preseason.
Doubs, it's fun. I touch more of other ones.
But just for the sake of this show, just because we were doing this early, we were recording this on September the 1st, and so all the lines are not out right now. If you're on Underdog, you can get Romeo Doubs right now, everybody, for 37.5 yards, and he's probably going to be one of the two receivers that are fucking healthy in the game. Should be the number one receiver.
Matthew Golden.
It's Golden, but Golden's he's a rookie. I don't trust. But now they say he's been having a good camp, but it's like I don't trust rookies to go out there and be the number one against somebody that like Dobbs got the ball thrown to him. The quarterback's familiar with him.
Who I like Tucker Kraft.
Is that gonna be one of your official ones, or are you taking that?
That's my top two. No,
that's not. Yeah, but like Dobbs would have been in my top two, motherfuckers. Because I'm trying not to put Darius Slayton in my top two because it's fucking Darius Slayton.
This is your top two people?
I said I'm trying not to. I would have put Dobbs in there, though. I damn sure would have put Dobbs in there.
All right, so Kraft a lot over 38.5. He's close, man. Top two.
I just think it's a fucking guarantee. Pat Freiermuth.
You like Tucker Kraft.
Is Pat Freiermuth's number up here on DraftKings? On Underdog, it's up there, 26.5. Let me see if DraftKings has it listed. I guess I should have run through here and did a fucking DraftKings check for this shit. Because they just list, and I will tell you, that's pretty consistent. They list a lot of lines a lot later than some of the player prop sites.
Matt Freiermuth is over 26.5.
Taking that, it's one of mine. What's one of yours?
Jonathan Taylor. That's my number one of everything. Anything with Jonathan Taylor doing this weekend, I'm going for it.
You know what? You could take that one. But I think I'm going. I'm taking that back for my number one. I want a guarantee. Cause I just started thinking about it. I forgot they traded for the guy from Miami too as well, and that happened a little while ago. So I don't know how much he's going to take away from the offense from how much Pat Freiermuth plays.
I like Jonathan Taylor a fucking lot this week.
God dang it. Yeah. All right. My number one is J.K. Dobbins, 45.5 rushing yards. Stamp that. Juice it to 60.
He's on my list. I get it. He is on my list.
Mm-hmm. And I debate going Tony Pollard receiving yards just on the opposite. He's the only one. He gonna get this. Him or Chick, the tight end. But like Tony's it's like 17 yards. But I don't.
They need to go on Jonathan Taylor as fast as possible. This morning earlier, I was still. Earlier, it was. I was earlier. It was 80 point. It was 80.5, and I was at 82.5.
I'm going backs. The backs
it's
are like
82.5.
It's
Jonathan Taylor is like 82.5 right now.
I got you. Up. I understand it's going up. I think it is. It could happen. I just like the ones that I feel like is a guarantee. And my guarantee ones
How is Jonathan
are
Taylor not a guarantee?
J.K. Dobbins to get 47 yards versus the Tennessee Titans when they're going to have the ball probably a lot on the opposite side. And on the other one, Go ahead.
This is my only passing, and I like it the most.
What's that?
Justin Herbert.
For passing stats versus the Chiefs?
Yes.
Hell no. What's the number?
Passing yards under. Justin Herbert over 226.
Over 226.
Against the Chiefs on the first game.
I really like Evan Ingram too as well. In that same game, I might just pick all that one fucking game. Evan Ingram, 35 yards receiving.
I think I like Justin Herbert 226.
I really like Evan Ingram to get 35 yards receiving. They're going to scheme him in that game.
You're going against Patrick Mahomes. Last season, you averaged 228. You're saying over 226 against Patrick Mahomes.
I was honestly debating going the running back Amari Hampton. If we were going 3, he would be my third one. I want to make
guaranteed. You say he's guaranteed gonna get that
50 yards?
I guarantee. Jonathan Taylor and Justin Herbert is definitely getting that shit. No problem.
Ingram is 37 on DraftKings. On Underdog, he's only 35. It's a much smaller number on Underdog.
So what's your two?
The running backs are. I feel like I need to just go with the backs, man. I feel like I just need to go Amari Hampton to get his.
Don't trust a rookie. First game.
I trust only running backs, and only because
running back on a first game.
Weston got the eye problem, so they're gonna give him the ball. So he's actually going. He got the show to himself.
So what if actually the turf is shitty as fuck in Brazil?
I still think he gets fucking 50 yards. He's the only show. He's the only show on town. The
offensive line has got better.
50 yards.
You got Ladd. You got Keenan. You got a tight end. You got running back.
You can't even bet him. He's not even up there. That's how good of a line it is because they don't know if fucking what's name's going to play. So yeah, I'm just going to pick on the other game. I'm going to pick on. Chig has to get it. It has to be the Chig show. But I can't pick Chig for that. Just Ingram's line is 30. It goes from 35 to 38 if I take the DraftKings line.
Ingram.
Yeah, Evan Ingram on the tight end.
Broncos.
Mm-hmm. Just because I was talking so much shit earlier, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. Justin Fields rushing yards.
Fuck no. Is this also being documented?
Yes.
Keeping track.
We're gonna track this all the way through, and the odds for it too as well. So I'm thinking about going one that gets me some plus money to it. I'm gonna track everything in accordance to like 1 unit or whatever. So we're gonna call everything like 100 just for like easy math on it. So like I'm gonna math everything up like it takes it down to 90 or 80 and stack all that up and push it from there. Yeah, Justin Fields 44 yards rushing. Do I want to juice it to 50? Justin Fields 50 yards rushing. I'm gonna juice it.
Fuck you.
Plus 121. On the official one. since I'm juicing that one, I'm gonna juice the other one. I'm gonna do that for my guarantees. I'm going beyond the regular lines. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Crazy thing.
I do. I'm aggressive.
Go technical and actually really go on actually what happens. You listen to LeVar. That only goes crazy as fuck.
Week 1 is the greatest opportunity to be aggressive. 50 yards.
Week 1 is the perfect opportunity to get fucking money and guarantees.
And be aggressive. I'm doing both. Like the regular line, I will have something for that too as well. I will do that as well. But I'm just juicing it a little bit. I'm taking it from 45, like roughly, to 50. So that gets me to plus money 119 for Dobbins too as well. So rushing yards for Dobbins, 50 yards. Rushing yards, 50 yards for Justin Fields versus the Steelers.
And who's my 2? You got my 2?
What was your? Say it. Repeat them.
Mine, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor. What's the number at?
Right now he's at what? He was at when I did it was 80. Hold on, let me check right now.
Because it's going to change, so I need to hear it out loud so I can set it in this thing.
But I hit it. But it was 80.5. But right now he's at.
As long as 80, you're good with that. Whatever you said, whatever you saw it at.
He's at 85.5 already. And Herbert's at 2. I got Herbert over 226 passing yards.
So you still going to you taking at 85.5, 86 yards?
I think Jonathan Taylor get Hunt.
You want to make that your official, or you gonna leave it at 80?
Truly believe Jonathan Taylor get Hunt.
I got you, but you can make that for like the spin wheel later if you want to. But like, or like, I just want to know
my easy bet on real easy money.
And tell me what the odds are.
So I got Jonathan Taylor right now. Oh shit! I just did it. We're over 82.5. We're at minus 110.
All right, minus 110, 82.5.
Yeah, right now it's 82.5. It was 85.
All right, cool. So 82. Yeah, that's too crazy. It shouldn't move that fast that quickly. That means somebody put a lot of money on it. Should never move that fast that quickly. Like you can, yeah.
Like 80.5 earlier today.
Yeah, 82.5 at negative 110. And what's your second one?
Justin Herbert.
His passing yards.
226.5 passing yards.
226.5. And what are the odds on that? I see negative 111.
111, yep.
Yep. 226.5. All right. Time to spin the wheel. You want to go first or me go first?
You go first, man.
These are all we have to pick single individual bets. That's the reason we weren't picking like game totals, because I know the general public in America doesn't have access to just bet on the game results the entire way. So we're just doing something that everybody can touch, everybody can benefit from. But we're using DraftKings Sportsbook as the barometer. That's where we're grabbing all of our numbers from and our odds from, so we can use that right there to rank ourselves and track it throughout the year. But understand, I'm in Texas, so at least right now I'm in Texas. I'm using DraftKings, not the sports book, but mainly just like that application right there for the daily fantasy. And outside of that, I do most of my stuff on Underdog, if you can't tell already, and I use Prospects occasionally. All right, here's everything we have on the list. One player that is 400 or more, his odds. One player that comes from a team that has a game total of 45 or more. A player that's a bet that comes from, you have to make a 3-leg parlay bet. Another one comes from a team that's favored by 6. Another one, a 2-touchdown score from one player. Another wheel spin says you have to get a primetime game only. That's going to be your Sunday nights. Like for this one, you get the Friday night for the opening game, Monday nights, like all your primetime games right there. We also have a 2-touchdown parlay. That means 2 separate people that score a touchdown. And then outside of that right there, we have, guys, the afternoon slate only. That's it. So just the 3:00 games on. And then let's go with 100 yards or more receiving or rushing. And then the last one is a team that is an underdog by 6. All right.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So you want to go first? Or me go first? Or you want to flip a coin?
You go first.
All right, I go first.
You go first. You go first.
I got to flip a coin app too as well. I downloaded that. I go first.
Just go first.
Button. And it sets on primetime games. Of course, I get the fucking primetime game. It would be funny to pick the Monday night because then we had to talk about that motherfucker like right afterwards. But there's a lot of primetime games to go with here.
Is this just for you or this for
just for me? You spend for yourself as well.
Got it.
So I think I gotta go with George Pickens receiving yards for that Thursday game. I gotta make sure I get this thing edited quick. George Pickens receiving yards. What did that line? All of that game props. Most of those should be out by now. So looking at that, I know what Underdog has it for.
Receiving for George Pickens.
I gotta scroll the
56.5.
Yep, definitely. I'm gonna go ahead and juice it to 60. You know me. Mm-hmm. So George Pickens to get 60 yards. Man, even at 60 yards is negative 101. So what the hell is this regular line at? People are betting that shit.
Him and Devontae Smith supposed to get the same yards.
I'm looking. The odds don't make sense for George Pickens. Well, I guess it does because it's a little bit better.
It's a new team, and it's a Dak Prescott.
But still, I'm just talking. I'm talking. He threw the ball. He threw the ball to Gallup. George Pickens is a much better version than Gallup.
We haven't seen Dak Prescott in a long time. He's older.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Is that your computer about to die?
Huh?
That's your computer about to die? I keep hearing noise.
I don't think so. I don't hear nothing.
All right, it's just occasionally. But yeah, I'm talking about like him to get 57 yards. It's like a 3-yard difference right here. For him to get 57 yards is.
Can I say what I feel?
It's negative 113. But for him to get 3 more yards is negative 101. I'm still taking that. Him to get 60 yards.
Can I just say one thing about I feel?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. We have two different opposites of the game. It's quite obvious. In my opinion, if Dak Prescott get down, Dak Prescott is going to get to the point where he's going to be comfortable of exactly who he want to throw it to. And it ain't George Pickens.
But you know what? Just because
CeeDee Lamb.
Although I really do love. I think George Pickens is going to get 60 yards. But just because it was almost one of my official ones anyway. Why not just go with the running back? I'm going to do the running back to get 50 yards for the Chargers. But it's because it's not up there yet. That's why I'm going George Pickens. Because I look for it, but it's not listed yet. But if he was listed, I would go with him. But yeah, George Pickens 60 yards. Are you ready for your spin?
Mm-hmm.
And the wheel's going. Ooh, just crossed over. We got a tough one. 2 touchdowns scored by 1 player.
Oh.
If you get it, the odds will really go in your favor for this.
I don't think you understand. I researched it. Or I looked around.
You're gonna make me juice George Pickens to 100 yards or something like, or 80, at least 80 probably. Because if you hit this, you're gonna murder me on the list for fucking for how plus money it is. But anyway, what you got?
All right, 2 touchdowns. I like 2 people. Like this is my top 2 people. I actually got 3, but I like 2 real well. Number 1 out, Saquon.
Mm-hmm.
And number 2 is
well, if you go Saquon, the odds aren't that good, so it's not gonna hurt me.
Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker for Seattle.
I like Seattle. Yeah. Kenneth Walker.
Yeah. Seattle, but you said Seattle's gonna lose to the 49ers.
I know, but who they gonna? You like Sam Darnold, so who's gonna keep running?
But you make me think about reevaluating that pick, because what if Kenneth Walker does go crazy? And you were talking about how San Francisco don't have nobody to throw the ball to, and they're going to be at home in a divisional game.
All right, Kenneth Walker, Saquon. That's 2 touchdowns.
Making a hell of a decision. If Kenneth Walker gets 2 touchdowns, I don't think that Seattle loses to the 49ers.
It's the point that you don't like Sam Darnold. So I can see Sam Darnold being conservative, and Kenneth Walker getting the touchdowns.
Yeah, could be. What are the odds on Kenneth Walker 2 touchdowns? Which one are you going with, Kenneth Walker or Saquon?
No one. I like Kenneth Walker the most. So Saquon is most best bet. That could definitely happen.
Yeah, like from an odd standpoint, Saquon's 2 touchdowns is like the lowest of anybody.
The lowest anybody.
Yeah,
it's hands down.
It's plus 270.
Yeah,
for Saquon.
Something else is be Kenneth Walker for sure. I can see conservative, run the ball, get a Kenneth Walker, short touchdown.
That's a plus 750. You going Kenneth Walker?
Oh, yes. That's
plus 750. See, now you're gonna make me be aggressive. I can't be no bitch.
I like that shit. I like that one. Fuck yeah, it's a good ass pick.
I can't be no bitch with my shit.
That's a good ass motherfucking pick. Kenneth Walker, man. I start reading.
If he gets that, they're gonna win. They're gonna win the game though.
Oh, they're gonna win. No, I don't see Sam Darnold and their receivers ain't as good as Vikings receivers were.
So San Francisco lost a lot. If they're able to run the ball like that, because if he scores 2 touchdowns, he probably go for like 150 yards rushing. I think go crazy.
So you're telling me that Seattle got a good offensive line. Kenneth Walker can do this. What do y'all think you're gonna do? And you don't trust Sam Darnold? And he's a defensive coordinator coach? Run off the line.
Mm-mm. You make me want to do something crazy just because you got it, but it's also like me just jumping to a conclusion just because you got it. But I've already bet it for real, so I guess it really doesn't. It doesn't hurt to put on here. I already put money on it. You know my crazy bet is Javonte Williams has scored 2 touchdowns.
Fuck out of here. That's the dumbest thing I've heard in my life.
I'm just like, that's just me being wishful thinking, and I like that they get close to the goal line twice, because his odds for that shit are insanity.
If they ain't been running the whole ball the whole time, they ain't gonna keep running.
How many games that Zeke had 2 touchdowns where he was still shit, but he could do one thing? He could just get 1 fucking yard.
Dude, somebody said something to me the other day, and I actually truly believe this. Watch the Cowboys tank and get Arch Manning next year.
No.
I can see it.
I don't. Just because he's the starting running back and he has to be the fucking goal line back. He has to fucking be. You know, his 2 touchdowns real bad. You know, his 2 touchdown line is plus 17. I mean, plus 1,700.
Like Dak got his money. He good. What are you going to try for? Well, your team ain't that great. You got your coach sucks. Jerry Jones sucks.
Because it could be a receiving touchdown. He could be a receiving touchdown. George Pickens is the safe thing to do, people.
You've seen Javonte Williams source of receiving touchdowns. Fuck out of here.
All right, you hear me? Like, gosh, George Pickens is the safe thing to do. Because, like, I could look really stupid picking Javonte Williams 2 touchdowns when I could just pick George Pickens. But, like, yours could...
easy way to pick Saquon Barkley.
I'm not picking Saquon. The odds suck too. I'm not going Saquon.
It's too.
No, I'm not going there. I'm only doing this because I'm trying to. I don't. If you do hit, you're going to blow me out so fucking far of like at least for week 1. That's the only reason why you make me want to fucking reconsider. How much is George Pickens to get 100 yards?
You told me it was like 400 something, 500.
Plus 444. I just don't like it because he got CD Lamb.
Yeah,
I think it's more likely that they just get close and that they happen to run it in.
Once you start getting scared, he ain't throwing the ball to George Pickens no more. He don't know that nigga.
And also, like, I think Javonte's definitely going to be the 3rd down back. So one could be a receiving and one could be that. He's the best at pass
I've never seen
protection.
Javonte Williams pass fucking catch a goddamn pass in my life.
You weren't watching the Broncos last year then.
Javonte Williams sucked in the Broncos last year.
He was the third down back because he's really good at pass protection.
But he won't pass no balls.
He was catching passes. He didn't get a lot of yards, but he was catching passes from opportunity. Okay. He just didn't do shit with it.
All right. I like my bets more. I always do.
I know you do, but like I haven't made like the safe thing is George Pickens, so I'm going George Pickens, 60 yards. But I have bet Javonte Williams. If he gets it, I'm just going to be a little punk for this. But like, it's the internet and I'm giving this to the world. The safe thing is George Pickens. If you're aggressive, Javonte Williams, but don't put nothing that you can't stand to lose, because this is just me on the epiphany that he is the starting running back. He has to be the goal line guy. And it's just hoping he gets the opportunity, because he's not going to break a goddamn long touchdown.
Also, the benefit because...
Yeah, the benefit
crazy as fuck.
The benefit is that Kenneth Walker can break a long touchdown. Javonte Williams is not going to break a long touchdown run, and so that's like your downside to it. So yeah, 60 yards, George Pickens. All right, we out of here.